Then Ziba said unto the king, according to God, according to all that my lord the king hath commanded his servant, so shall thy servant do. As for Mephibosheth, said the king, he shall eat at my table as one of the kings. And Mephibosheth had a young son whose name was Michael, and all that dwelt in the house of Ziba were servants unto Mephibosheth. So Mephibosheth dwelt in Jerusalem and did eat continually at the king's table, and was lame over. Church, text has been read in your hearing, and this morning I'd like to speak on the subject, not who we know, but it's who knows. It's not who you know, but who knows you. Before I get into the text, I'd like to give you a little background of what's really going on here. David is now the king. He was anointed king long, long time ago. He was young. David's still a young man, but he's mature, man. He's pretty. He's old enough to be king. Learn life lessons in life. But the thing here is that David was anointed king a long time ago, but Saul was still the king of Israel. God had picked Saul to be king of Israel because Israel wanted a king. God was the king, and God was pick a love for me. For those of you who know, David and Saul had a rough relationship. David was the anointed king, but Saul was king. And at first, Saul was cool with him. But David was out. Even though David was a king, David he was going out to battle. Saul had gone out to battle, but we knew deep down inside that Saul was a chicken anyway from the beginning because they found Saul was hiding from being anointed king. But God chose him, so Samuel anointed king. But Saul, he had a flaw. And his big flaw was Saul, I'm not going to fall on that thing. But anyway, I'll get back to David. David was outperforming Saul. And Saul saw this. Saul was becoming a little bitter. Got to the point where David went out to battle. When he come back in, I guess this is the final part. When the women would start singing a song, and the song was something like this. It said, Saul has killed 6,000, but David has killed 10,000. And Saul heard this, and I think that was Saul. Saul, from that day forward, it seemed like Saul didn't want to do nothing but kill David. Saul already knew the Spirit of God had left him, and David had been anointed, and that his days were numbered. And he also knew that as long as David was alive, his son Jonathan would never rise to the throne. But nevertheless, Saul's anger and his jealousy, as well as his insecurities, had reached the boiling point. And he wanted David dead. And Jonathan was sore about this, his father's attitude. David had done nothing but serve Saul with dedication and loyalty. Nevertheless, it came to the point where David and Jonathan knew the time for him to be present with Saul forever. Now, David and Jonathan is Saul. And this is going to get us to our text that we're dealing with. But David and Jonathan, they was tight. There's a lot of questions about the relationship they had. I'm just So I can be tight, like that. I'm gonna leave it at that. So don't conversation about this, about that. So David is done. And he wasn't that. Jonathan didn't really like David. David really liked him. And the thing that Saul, his daddy, was doing to David, Jonathan did not do. So when it came down to the point where Saul was going to kill him, Jonathan let him know, don't come to no more. But before they split, Jonathan, knowing his position, Jonathan also knowing David, they entered into a pact to get about. No matter who rises to the throne, the one in power will not turn on one, will not turn on the other, nor do any harm. That was the deal. Because the bottom line is this: if something happened to David, and then something happened to Saul, not going to cry. If something happened to Saul, and something happened to Jonathan, then David would cry. So, the thing was is that the deal was is that whoever rises to power, we're not going to hurt each other. We're not going to turn our backs. We're not going to hurt each other. That was very important because back in the day, you rose to power. Everybody who was connected with God in power before you. That was the rule. So anyway, that brings us to this point now where we have David in the 9th chapter asking, but after he's brought a certain amount of peace to Israel, and he's living in a decent, I would say, it was a peaceful time. And he was starting to enjoy the fruits of his labors, his wars. He's ready to chill out now, so he remembers. He remembers Jonathan and the vows that he gave to Jonathan. See what happened is Jonathan and Saul, they both in battle. So that left nobody there but right. But David had his war, conquering Israel's enemies, living in relative peace. He remembers Jonathan. He comes and says in verse 9, in the first verse of chapter 9, is there yet any that is left in the house of Saul, that I may show kindness to Jonathan? I want you to see David intentionally, purposely goes back to that covenant that he made with Jonathan, because even though Jonathan is gone, and you know how it is, a lot of times when folks are gone, they forgot the deals that we had. Deals that we had, they gone. You know, the money I owed you is gone. I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving it. It's gone. You didn't collect it, it's gone. Well, that's not the case here. David made a vow and he said that he would look out Jonathan's family. But Jonathan, so he said, like I said, David asked if there was still yet a member of Saul's house. Elijah, I mean, David did forget. He sets forth in earnest search someone from the house of Saul who was Jonathan. He remembers the vow he made Jonathan. He made. Now I know that I great deal of time to talk front porch, but it is important to set up this thing in context. The context is one of those things that kind of missing in our lives today. We don't have the correct context. We take everything out of context and we get a sound bite. No, we can't do that. Not with the word of God. We have to put things in context so we can get a good understanding of what's really happening. So as we go on, we see David makes his case for it. And as we read the next four verses, we'll see that David not only asked, he's not only inquisitive, but David prepared to take action. Verse here. And there was of the house of Saul a servant whose name was Ziba. And when they had called unto him, David the king said unto him, Art thou Ziba? And he said, Thy servant is he. I don't want y'all to understand this now. Servant. Somebody asks you, you so and so and so and so, you tired of it. That's a dangerous spot to be. Because the bottom line is 9 times out of 10, when you identify yourself, you get ready to get or ask them to cross over. After the beating, you go check. But anyway, he says, Yes, I'm him. The king said, Is there not yet any of the house of Saul that I may show the kindness of God? If I was Ziba, I don't think that I'd be standing around. It would sound like he said no. How about so and so? The kindness of God. No, I ain't got to bring God into it. If you gonna kill me, just kill me. But he says anyway that he says the king said unto him, okay, and Ziba said unto the king, Jonathan hath yet a son which is lame on his feet. That's another sermon altogether. How he got lame? He wasn't born. The king said unto him, Where is he? And Ziba said unto the king, Behold, he is in the house of Akur, the son of Enil in Lodebar. The king sent and fetched him out of the house of Akur. Now Lodebar. We come to Lodebar. Lodebar is worse than Lodebar is a place. And the name really means no. Now, we gotta take ourselves back in. You got a place to go out. You got a place to go out. Everybody would have heard. Heard it go, heard cow. They were this is the type of this is how you make your money. You are heard. Yo, heard. Everybody, Moses, Abraham, everybody heard. This is how you make your money. If you got a place that ain't got no pastor, you ain't doing no ministry. So this place is like nothing. This place is desolate. This place is way you got no pastors, you got no economy, you ain't really got no business. What this cat is king of, I don't know what he's king of, but Lodebar is not the place you want to be. Symbolically, Lodabar will be a place of desolation, a place of loneliness, a lawlessness, a place of separation from God, a place of obscurity. Basically, it is nothing, nothing. But here we find the son of a prince living here and, and being down in Lodabar, like I say, this section of scripture is so packed with messages. It's not funny. And Lodabar by itself is a sermon altogether. And then the fact that the prince's son is down in Lodabar. But I want to tell you like this. Every last one of us got our own Lodabar. There's a place, there's a time when we find ourselves feeling isolated, feeling down. Nothing seems to be going right. Um, one of the favorite questions that when you go see the psychologist or whatever you call him, one of his favorite questions, he asks me that every time. Have you ever thought about killing yourself? Come on. What normal person has it? Times get hard. Life is not easy. But if you tell him that, then he gonna be, oh, you gonna try to labor you. But like I have no shame in my game. Yes, I thought about it a many times. I thought about running away from home. Did I ever do it? No. So here we go. We got this situation here, and David has sent for Mephibosheth. He sent him down, and he sent to bring him out of Lodabar. And like I said, we all have our Lodabar, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. I can't name everybody's, but I'm gonna tell you a lot of times it's my card. My card. It's my Lodabar. Me losing my mom. That was a Lodabar moment right there, and it took a while to bring me up out of there. Because, just money time people like you up. What? Here we have Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth just ain't going through, ain't living in a bad place, but Mephibosheth, he broke down. He broke down. He can't walk. He can't run. He can't move. He, he's at the mercy of somebody else. But yet, this is the prince's son. This is the prince's son. But no, I want you to focus on that because I want to stay with David. David not only intensely inquired about the person of the house of Saul, but now we have him sending people to go and seek out this member of Saul's family to a place called Lodabar, a place of nothingness, a place of despair, a place of hopelessness, a place of no significance, a place that housed the son, of Saul. So we get him back. We get him back. And David said, now, when Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, was come unto David, he fell on his face and did reverence. And David said, Mephibosheth, and he answered, behold, thy servant. Let's not forget where we're at. Let's not forget the time that we live in. This is the prince's son. This is the last regime. This is a remnant of the last regime. It's time for this young man to die. He's been bound. It's time for him to die. So he comes to David And he ain't got no choice because he can't run, he can't fight, he can't do nothing because he ain't got no legs. He got legs, they don't work. He broke down. And we've been broke down too. And if you want to be honest with you, all of us been broke down. If you're in this church right now and call yourself a Christian, you've been broke down. And you've probably been broke down in Lodabar. But this is the goodness and the grace of God. This is the goodness and the grace of not who you know, but it's who knows you that really counts. See, the other set didn't know David. He knew of David, but he didn't know David. David didn't know Mephibosheth. He found out about it, but see, here's the thing. It wasn't who Mephibosheth was, but it was who knew Mephibosheth. They got him out of his golden bar. They got him in front of the king, and the king said, "Fear not. I will surely show thee kindness for Jonathan thy father's sake, and will restore all the land of Saul thy father, and thou shalt eat bread at my table." At my table. Every night you're going to be up in my house, eating at my table. I'm going to treat you like one of my sons. That's what I'm talking about. Every last one of us have been given that same opportunity, that same invitation. David right here is looking like God. Especially in the church. Especially in my house. Because I can remember there was a time that I was in the wall, that I was broke down, and I had nobody to run to, and I had nobody to help me. But there had not been with the Lord on my side. See, I didn't know him. I didn't care about him. But the thing was, so it wasn't about all the connections I had and all the people I knew. It was about the one who knew me. And this is where Mephibosheth finds himself. It's not about all the connections he had, because he probably didn't have many. But down in that Lodabar, down in that no good place down there, he couldn't have too much going on. But here we go. David found out about it. David knew Jonathan. David knew Jonathan. And because he knew Jonathan, and Jonathan knew him, they made vows to each other that they would not harm one another, no matter how big they got. We got to think about it. We got to think about it. Because, like I said, it's not who we know. It's who knows us. And honestly, David, in this particular season in his life, I have to believe the words that God said when he anointed him. It's not fair for a man after my own heart. He brought the fellowship with him. He gave him all Saul's money. He gave him servants. And he gave him a seat at his table. And to have a seat at his table is a real big thing. We cry for a seat at the table right now. Especially when the elections are coming right now. We want a seat at the table. We want to have a seat. We want to have a seat at the table so we can make decisions to govern our lives. We want to have a seat at the table, but Mephibosheth gets his seat not because of who we do, but because of who we are. We sit at the table. We sit at the Lord's table. Not because of who we knew, but who knew us. Because he said, you didn't choose me, I chose you. And I have to agree with him because I didn't have enough sense to choose you. Really. I didn't. I just wanted to do my thing. But he says, you didn't choose me, I chose you. But he didn't choose you just to be choosing you. He chose you to go there and much. But with that being said, I want you to see how David, I want to say aloud, God, or it was just in David. But David, he kept his promise. He kept his promise to his friends. He put in the work, he put in the time, and then he turned around and he paid the price. Is that not what Jesus did for us? Is that not what Jesus did for us? A little over 2,000 years ago? He saw us. He came, he looked for us, he paid the price for us on the cross so that we could have peace. He said, I go to prepare a place. I go to prepare a place where my father's house is in the end. And if it was not so, I would have told you. But if I go to prepare a place for you, I shall return unto you where I am, and ye will be also. So, just remember, it's not who wants you. God bless you, God. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Jesus knows you. All he has is trust him. He paid the price. I know this used to be defensive and it is defensive, but it's necessary. This is why we come. We never know where anybody is. David didn't know where the place. David didn't even know where his place was alive. And that's